Okay folks, today we're down here on the south side of Houston, kind of down around Reliant Stadium. What we've got here is it's a sewer clean out access on this guy's patio. So rather than have the white pipe stick up out in the yard that look kind of ugly, they just built this nice little brick piece around it, and they've got this piece of sandstone on top of it. The cracks over there, the mortar joints on the bricks, that's where the bees are actually going in and out. Excuse me, in and out. So I expect we'll just lift up this piece of sandstone and have combs hanging right off the bottom of it. Don't see a whole lot of activity coming and going, but I was here yesterday and checked on them, and they were really active. It's a little bit windy today and a little bit overcast, so maybe they're not as active, but we're going to get into it and let you know how I got it. Okay, so we got the slab pulled back a little bit, folks. The hive is right underneath here. It's real small. These bees just swarmed in a couple days ago, and the combs appear to be oriented roughly in this pattern. So we're going to take the brick here and we'll stand it up flat against the wall, and then we'll start cutting combs and moving them real quick and try to get them oriented in the box. Okay guys, we got them here stood up. Despite my efforts to salvage that one little piece of comb, as soon as I stood it up, it folded on me anyway. So the bees are starting to run. I'm going to grab my queen cage and try to find our queen real quick. Okay guys, I'm still looking for the queen. I haven't seen her yet. These bees are really runny. I mean, here's the comb that they had. That was it. They're basically a swarm. But I wanted to get this film here of a good march. Seeing they're all running real steady. They're running towards over there. There's our queen. I just seen her. Yep. What do I do? I'll do with the cage. She's over here. No, she's right here. Lucky you guys. See if I got her in there. Yep. There she is. No, that's fine. I'm just gonna get some of the bees off of her so I can see her better. Well, there you go, guys. I go to looking, trying to film a march, and instead I catch my queen. Okay, she's trying to explain to the viewers here. She's up there on the top of the cage right now. I wish this thing did a better film, and now she's down on the bottom. She's kind of, well, it's hard to see her because she's inside the cage, so you gotta try to look through the slats. But she's running around in there. There she is down at the bottom, running back and forth. I see her now. She's a little angry that she's caught, but. Anyway, like you guys can see the march that was going on there, so I'm going to put the queen in the box and we're going to let them orient. Alright guys, I had my queen caught and I took a little break from the film so I could show the two guys that are with me what she looked like. She's real small, but I think she is mated. She should be mated or they shouldn't have swarmed. But she looks like she's a younger queen, but I just want to show you now. You can see them. They're really starting to run in the box now. I put the queen in there and caged her. Over there on the far corner you can really see them running in, so that's a real good march. They should all be in the box here in just a matter of minutes. It's 106 miles to Chicago. We've got a full tank of gas. Half a pack of cigarettes, it's dark, and they're wearing sunglasses. Hit it. Maybe I've got some fellow Blues Brothers fans out there that would recognize that movie line, but it's really completely unrelated to what we're talking about right now, but it was just in my mind. I thought about it because y'all know the drill. Most of my videos seem to end with an after dark shot messing with the bees, which I always say, you're not supposed to mess with the bees after dark, but I kind of don't have much choice. The time I got home it was dark, and I've got to do it. That's what happens when you work a full-time job and you got a baby, and your wife works a full-time job, and you also want to be a beekeeper, and she's a fish keeper, so we stay really busy. But anyway, my own little version of that line was I would say something like, it's 106 feet to the bee yard. I got a half a jug of sugar water, 2 full jars of sugar water. It's dark, and I'm wearing a bee suit. So, that's really lame. Probably shouldn't even put it on the video, but what I'm going to do tonight, just finished up this cutout from this evening. I want to release this queen because we're supposed to have fair weather tomorrow, and then possibly turning sour on Wednesday. And this one again, she looked pretty small when I caught her. This was a swarm. They just moved in on Saturday. Today's Monday, so they had a piece of comb about the size of my hand, and that was it. And unfortunately, when I when I lifted up the rock that they were under, that comb just folded over under the, I even lifted it, vertical plane, but it still just folded just from the weight of the bees on it. So I looked it over and there was nothing salvageable in it anyway. They had a little bit of bee bread and a little bit of nectar. There weren't even any eggs in it. So I'm a little bit concerned the queen might still be a virgin. So I definitely want to give her an opportunity to get out and mate tomorrow if possible, if that's what she feels like doing. So what I'm going to do tonight is, this is a very small swarm, maybe 2 pounds of bees, and since they didn't have any comb that I could recover at all, it's basically like a swarm capture. So I'm going to put double feed jars on there, and I'll top off the syrup jug. I'll put one of my other hives, but I'm gonna get in here and release this queen and put these feed jars on and release the queen. So let me get it set up, and then I'll get the lid off and I'll make the little videos. Okay, so here's a look in the box. My queen is in the one of those two frames in the middle. I'm not sure which one. Actually, I can tell which one because it's the only one with rubber bands on it. The rest of them I went through and damn it, come on. Let's see if I can get my camera to focus here. The rest of them I went through and actually took the rubber bands back off and put foundation in just to help give these bees, again, help give them some guide. But so we're going to reach in here and grab this queen and pull her out and release her, and hopefully I'll get some good video of it. So let's set it down for a minute. Now, let y'all see what you can see there. Oh yeah, good little cluster of bees. Whoops. Hey, there you go. You guys are asking to see my face. Oops, that's not the frame. That one's got rubber band lines on it. Deceived me. That's the good cluster of bees there. That's where our queen's at. Right there. In her cage. Boy, I tell you, they do not like being messed with at night like this. Got a couple of them on me trying to sting my gloves. Understandable. I'm sorry I couldn't place the camera so y'all could see a little better what I'm doing here, but I'm just trying to be as careful as I can so as not to disrupt them any more than I have to. Because they are mad at night. Again, understandably so. Alright. Let's pick the camera up here. Y'all probably got blinded by the light, I don't know. Sorry about that. Let's see if we can see our queen in there. Pretty good up close shot. I got bees blowing all sorts of alarm pheromone on my face right now. Tasty. There she goes. She just looped across. There she goes, right across the bottom. Perfect. Right there. Good girl. So let's go ahead and let's let her out. See if we see her run out here. Open the cage up. Well, she may have already ran out. I don't know. Come on, queen. Come on, queen. Come on, queen. Where's she at? I would do all this in vain and she already ran out and I just missed it. I don't know. I'll give her another second here. Close it up and see if she's still in there. I think she may have already scampered out. I'll be dogged, she did. We must have missed it. I guess when I opened that cage up, she must have dove right down inside the hive without us even seeing her. She's gone. So, I hope she's in there. Because she ain't out here. That's it. I'm going to call this one an early success. I sure hope I don't have to go back and change my comments later and say that they died on me, but it's looking like they're going to make it right now. See ya.